Hi, chat. Welcome in, everyone. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Ingredient Challenge Day. I'm Chef JT. Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, Will Poker. Hello, JK. Hello, Nan Reader. Welcome in, M1. I hope you have a good day at work. Oh, welcome, they can see me. That is an old Halloween dish. I was just having fun putting eyes on things. It was Halloween. Hi, Saucy. Welcome, Tank Girl. Thank you so much for that raid. I hope you had a great stream. Thank you for bringing your community over here. Welcome, Miss Sepsi. Let's make some coffee. There. I'm gonna bite my tongue about the local weather as to not to irritate all those people putting up with worse. Hey, Mel! So we're gonna make some taco shells. I'm gonna be making popsicles tonight. It's been a minute since I used that thing. I think it's been over a year. I'm hopeful that I have good avocados to use, chat. I know the theme tonight is avocado. I bought 3 of them. I am... unsure. Like, everywhere around here... Wow, I almost flowed that today. Just about everywhere had avocados on sale. But all the avocados were absolutely on their last legs. Everywhere. By what I am making my coffee with, are you speaking of the Hario funnel V60 I'm using? The version of the V60 I'm using? The scale? My mug? The kettle? No, I'm thinking past ripe saucy. Some of them where you touch them and it just... Not like someone had forced this and squished it all around or something like that and mashed it up. Just... Ugh. Why are you making noise? Stop. Stop making noise. But this is a V60 cone filter. It's made by Hario, which is a Japanese company. Very common form of pour over style coffee. No, this is a type of Hario V60. Do I have one of the other ones? I used to have a whole bunch of plastic ones for my business, and I don't know what I've done with them. I know I got one hidden away in my bedroom for travel coffee. I don't know what I've done with the other ones. But basically, this is the V60 part of it. This is also made by Hario, but is sort of like an upscaled up priced version of it. And they have ones of these where you can do this directly over your coffee cup. Now see, that's the beauty about that kettle back there, is that's got a set and hold button. So I just, whenever I push that button, come back to it, within 2 hours. No worries, Joe Pizzas. Scale is amount of water to the amount of coffee I'm doing. I have a nice conical grinder, but as far as grinders go, this is very on the cheap end, and so it doesn't do out an exact amount. It just grinds for a certain amount of time and it's done. And then that gives me an idea of how much I have in the glass. I'm pretty flexible about it. I'm usually about 20 grams of coffee, in the ballpark of 20 grams of coffee, with 400 grams of water that I add to it. But people are very specific about that, and it's their ratio with that coffee. And coffee is another area, much the same as food. The science is drastically changing the traditions. Why aren't you following me anymore, camera? Why'd you give up? Keep following me. If you don't live on the equator, it's probably the best way to do it. As in, if you live near the equator, you can get fresh local coffee that was raised local. It's an entirely different world than it is up here. Thank you for joining me, everyone. Cheers. Oh, that was damn good. Alright, let's see if all these avocados are junkers. That's not instilling confidence. That might work for our popsicles. That's pretty far gone, though. That one's looking a little better. Still, not the best. Yeah, not the greatest options for avocados here tonight, chat. It's just going all the way through it. Like, these aren't too horrible. Like, I've seen and used worst for guacamole. But this one, I think this one's pretty much done. Some people are bothered more or less by the bitter flavor that you get from the oxidization of avocado. It bothers me quite a bit, and so that's why I'm being a little bit more and this we're just going to leave together for the tacos. Keurigs, you're buying something that is very much designed to be disposable. And I don't mean just the pods you put in them, but the actual machine itself. And there's actually, there was a video just the other day I watched about how a lot of the equipment is more home-based now versus, and so you have more options than ever for things that you can put in your house. Up until maybe 10 years ago, if you wanted espresso in your home, you're buying a commercial unit to put in your house. But yeah, cleaning the Keurigs is both designed to be hard to do, and they're not designed to last because they want to sell you another one in 5 years or 2 years. I've done the Keurig thing. They're not all bad. They're awesome for things like hotels and stuff like that. They do a great job of producing a wide variety of coffees and flavors. they're just not perfect at any of it. You know, I would take a Keurig any day over Rotten Robbie or the cheapest gas station coffee you can find. It's light years better. Mocha pots are cool, old school ones. But they're not very accurate in any really form. They're just sort of like the original old school classic way of doing it. They make great coffee. French press is what I would probably pick up if I had to be serving 2 or 4. Like, just for me, I love, V60. But I think a French press for less than 2, unless you're a heavy drinker, unless you're going to go through several cups in the morning, it's a bit much, and so you tend to use too much coffee. But like I was saying before, they have, if you just search V60 in coffee, you will find versions like this that literally sit on top of your coffee cup. You can do 1 cup at a time. You could also look into, if you like espresso, into like the AeroPress. And AeroPress is now getting some competition. I don't know the names, but there's a couple of companies that are coming out with ones that are viable alternatives to the AeroPress, apparently. I don't know how many popsicles we're actually going to get out of this, but we're going to make what we can. Well, I've only got 4 of them that I can, so we're making a max of 4, but I don't know if we're going to make it to 4 with that avocado. Get off of the spoon. I'm not gonna zest it. Like, it would add beautiful color to zest the lime in there. I just don't like zest in this sort of a thing. If you like zest, go for it, folks. Now chat realizes why I cook for like 2 or 3 days at a time. Well, 2 days. Like, cooking for one in one meal. Like, they don't do that in supermarkets in the US. And oh, I forgot I bought this. I got a lot more tequila than I thought. I don't think I've even opened it. Nope. No drinking tonight. I welcome everyone else in chat to drink, though, but I'm not drinking tonight. I gotta have one of those in here. I'm feeling very weak. I can't pull this cork out. There we go. Alright, we're not doing a lot of this. Especially since it's popsicles. Just a couple of drops. It was entirely just to add a little flavor in there. You know, it's like we're adding vanilla into it. You add alcohol into frozen things, they don't freeze very well. I am going to add a little bit of water to this to help this puree, though. Let's give that a shot. Let me guess, mute button didn't work. Of course. Partial on mute for a second here. We're getting there. We're getting there. Gonna add some honey to this as well. as was the original plan. Just hadn't got there yet. You think that's enough honey? I think that's enough honey. Back to mute. I think we got most of the chunks out of that. It's not the end of the world if there's a little bit of chunkiness to it. I mean, after all, their popsicles are going to be solid for the most part. It'd be just like those fruit popsicles. But I don't want any big chunks like that one there. Alright, so there we have that. Let's give that a shot. That's not half bad. I think it's mostly the fact that I know that there's avocado in there that's sort of turning me off to it a little bit. I don't know if we're going to get more than like one of these though. It's fruity delicious. It's got a lot of that. It's actually what I would say pretty similar to what I would think of olive oil one would be like. So we got two of those. Go ahead and throw those in the freezer. Actually, the lime is sort of taking over control there. the avocado is adding a lot of creaminess to the texture of it, and the sort of it's in the background. Like, I can tell it's there, but like there's nothing there that's like, yeah, if you handed that to me as a kid and told me it was some sort of cream or dairy or, you know, even coconut milk or something like that, I would not. I don't sound convinced. We'll throw these in the freezer here and see if we can't get those to be solid by the end of the stream here. We'll see. Looked like an empty top. Okay, so what we need to do for chicken. Have I ever tried avocado chocolate mousse? I think I've actually done avocado chocolate on stream. That's why I didn't do it tonight. Like, there's a whole bunch of recipes along that line where people are doing it, almost what I'm doing with the popsicles. They're sort of substituting the avocado for a creaminess in things. You can do them in brownies. You can do it in mousse. It just goes into that same, like I said, you know, like, I can't eat just like straight avocado by itself. It's like eating a stick of butter to me. Like, mix it with anything and I'm cool with it, but let's get our chicken going first. Getting our chicken going first means peeling an onion, obviously. Like, who doesn't know that? Really? People start talking about tagine and I think cucumbers or summer squash. Or the Mexican fiesta corn with mayo and rice, or mayo and cheese, and I don't see hardly any corn in California. I think we grow just about everything else. I'm sure they can grow it here. No, the place you want to go to grow corn is Hawaii. I mean, good luck getting the land to do it there. But Hawaii is the place you want to do if you want to grow corn. The reason I say that is because I know that Monsanto, back when Monsanto was Monsanto, and not Bayer or whoever owns them these days, had their research facilities on Hawaii because they could grow an extra crop of corn a year. They can only do 2 crops a year in the 48. Apparently they can get away with 3 in Hawaii. Hi, Cosmic. Yeah, Hawaii's got a lot of things to worry about right now. This current administration has not been kind to Hawaii. So you're saying that the street corn dish that I made using a bag of frozen corn and served it like a side dish in a bowl was not proper street corn? I prefer all my street foods served in a bowl, family style. So we got garlic, we got onion, we got chicken. We're gonna do a little tomato paste with that. I don't know if I really want to go hot with the tacos tonight. Like, we'll throw some spice in there, but I'm sitting here staring at my homemade hot peppers, and I'm like, do I want to crack one of those open tonight? I'm like, not really. That's the problem with that. Let's start with the onion. These days, it makes a lot more sense to do that. Like, modern day frozen stuff, in many cases, is frozen very quickly. You know, like, seafood, they're being frozen on the boat. Corn, they're being frozen in the field. Like, they're processing them in the field and then throwing them into freezer trucks. That's not something that happened, 40 years ago. And so, frozen food 50 years ago, 60 years ago. But still. Freezing does not kill parasites. It does kill a fair number of them. But that is all that really means when they say sushi grade, is it's been frozen. The reason I say it doesn't kill all of them is because I know very sure that I have bought frozen cod with worms in it. That started wiggling again. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's up on YouTube from a couple years ago, because it happened on stream. That was like Mixer days, though. That was a long time ago. I'm searing this chicken on the wrong side first, but oh well. That I was. Yeah, for a minute their Mixer wasn't half bad. The chat was more up to date than it even still. It's even getting worse with Twitch these days. That's chili powder on the chicken now. We're in the middle of an ad right now, so everyone that's in an ad's missing what the spices I'm putting on this. But oh well. Do some cayenne. Garlic. Where are you, cumin? And then cumin. We're going to add some water to this after we flip these. Thank you, Mel. Tomato paste. I forgot tomato paste. Tomato paste. Tomato paste. about a cup of water. Absolutely. Like, Rocky and Rosie, which I've talked about here on stream quite a bit. They're originally based out of Petaluma here in Sonoma County. And they are now owned, I believe, by Foster? I'm pretty sure it's Foster. And I have found, things with the same codes from the same plant in Foster. Not the same quality, not the... you also got to consider that they're very smart with handling things these days, and you can find things many times show up at one store while they're nice and fresh. They get rotated out and go to subprime store after. And that's why you sometimes get those labels with like 3 different labels on it. It may not just be the same store. Sometimes it's just the same store changing prices. Making a mess on the stove. Yo! Woody chicken. Ew. I would not be buying cheap chicken right now, chat. Like, find something else cheap to buy right now. Because not only are we dealing with issues with the eggs, like we're like importing meat and stuff at this point to deal with chicken issues. Like, I bought some cheap chicken the other night, and I'm just like, why did I do that? This is a stupid idea. Yeah, speaking of that, we're going to turn this down, since it's already at a nice boil. Over on the cutting board, we're going to make some flour tortillas. Lard. Making sure breaking up all those little bits of lard into smaller bits of lard in with the flour. Fermented yeast. Or no, that's not miso. That's Vegemite. Not really trying to knead that, just trying to get it all nicely mixed together. I often do 50-50 corn and flour. I occasionally do full corn, but I think I'm just not a fan of the texture. I like the flavor of corn. That's why I like mixing it in with my flour tortillas. But the texture of the flour tortilla is just, I think it's just so far superior. Yeah, they have. Well, that's part of it. Like, that's why you got to use the press. There's nothing holding them together, so there's no gluten to mess up by just pressing them. These you can know certainly overwork and make really tough on yourself. Not quite warm enough over there. No. So Mel, you stacked everything looking for the highest combos? Or... I mean, you gotta get the 5 line. You know someone finally beat Tetris, right, chat? Was that big enough news for everyone else to hear that, or was that just only in the gaming world and people learned that? Technically isn't saucy. Well, technically it is, but it's also sort of not. Like, it's not designed to be breakable or beatable. But there's apparently like a memory issue once you get to a certain point. Yeah, but they beat it by playing the game as it's intended to be, well, minus the tapping games that they play for doing it ultra fast. They did it better than the game. Turn the heat off on the chicken. Hi there. Why are you not following me? Yeah, follow me. Good camera. And it's not even apparently, like, as I'm thinking about it, it wasn't even, like, the first one they got to. Like, they first started getting to the point where they were breaking the game in, it was displaying, like, weird random colors. quick night. Chinkin. Chat, I'm second guessing the Southwestern salad. Like, I still want to do a salad with, like, some egg, but I'm, like, I don't know if I really want to do the barbecue. I don't know if, like I'm thinking more like honey mustard type area than barbecue and ranch area. Hi, Kip. Good morning to you. I hang out in that stream with Kip and Kat. You should go check them out too. They usually stream a bit later than me though. They're Australian. Carolina barbecue honey mustard mix is something that makes it sound. I'm just sort of thinking of ditching the whole term Southwest from it. Like, I still want to make a decent salad. I just don't know if I really want to cut, like, do I want to do the corn? Do I want to do... Where'd they go? There they are. Yeah, the 7500 takes a minute to get. Sprinkles are, I believe, 5 for 5 minutes of viewing. Viewing off hours, participating in chat, being here for raids, trying to forget all the other ways that you can earn them. And there's a lot more that are going to be here if I ever get done with SprinkleBot. But SprinkleBot is taking forever now. Well, Saucy, I wish I could set up a system for that, but the reason that I started with Sprinkles in the first place, well, partly it was carrying over stuff from Mixer. We talked about Mixer earlier tonight. Is carrying over things from Mixer over to Twitch, trying to keep loyalty from my longtime viewers from there to Twitch. But when it comes to dough balls, or channel points as Twitch calls them, I, as a broadcaster, have no clue what people have as far as the amount of sprinkles. First off. Second off, I have no control. I can't edit them or change them or modify them in any way for other people. And additionally, they're influenced by methods of, bits or tips or subscribing to the stream. And all of those monetary things, it's something that really hasn't been approached, I don't think, but it's completely illegal by some states to do giveaways and stuff like that based off of a currency that people can pay in to get more off of. So I actually wish the channel points, I think Twitch has a love-hate situation with them, where they've implemented them. I think they mostly implemented them to compete with Mixer, and now they're almost trying to hide them. They put all this stuff up in front of them now. Twitch, either do your channel points right or get rid of them. They're sort of useless as they are now, in my opinion. But enough of that rant. What else are we throwing in these tacos? Let's throw some cheese in these. Thanks for hanging out with me, Saucy. So we got our chicken mostly done. We can pull this apart now, I think. Yeah. We're going to shred our chicken here next. We're going to fork it. If I had any clean forks. That is Tillamook Monterey, the last of the Tillamook Monterey in the house. Monterey Jack. I actually have some mozzarella too, but not using that tonight. I hate cleaning silverware. Making chicken floss, chat. What you making? We like lurkers too. Alright, now we're going to add the chicken back in with all that onion and flavor on the stove. Onion, garlic, seasoning, tomato. And turn the heat back on this. I'm actually going to add a little vinegar to it. Thanks for hanging out with us, Saucy. Appreciate it. What hot sauce do I have? Do I just have Frank's right now? Oh, we got a little Tabasco in here. It's not really more Mexican, but it's hot sauce. I think it's a little better than Frank's for this. Just a little hot sauce there. A little happy vinegar with our angry vinegar. Nope. I don't think our popsicles are going to be solid in time, chat. They're getting a little, they're setting up a little bit. But they're still, like, I just pulled that stick right out of it. Oh, so that's looking alright. Trying to dig out some of the worst parts of it. And then the last part of tonight's dinner that I haven't really brought up until just now is it's National Cheese Doodle Day. Nah, Mel, I've just left it up in the air. I've been very indecisive about tomorrow or Friday's dinner. I mean, I'm making Cheerio-coated chicken and a salad. I just can't really. But we've now got the calendar filled out until my 1000th stream. So we got the next 10 streams in there. Okay, I think it's time to build some tacos here, chat. So we'll do that. We'll do cheese. Cheetos. You were supposed to go in the trash, not on the floor. And then avocado, minus the dark spots. Let's see here. I need something to put this extra cheese in before it gets all saucy. Oh no, this is just the cheese on the chicken that's on the stove still. Photo time. Anyone else celebrating National Cheese Doodle Day today? Why can't I hear anything in my earbud? Because it's at 31% volume. There we go. So that is dinner for tonight. Chat? We got our popsicles still curing in the fridge. Our avocado, lime, and honey popsicles. I would absolutely hit those with a dab of sour cream if I had it, but the avocado's going to do a pretty good job with that. I was more debating, cabbage of some sort, but with the cheese doodles on there, we already got crunch. So we got crunch, we got creaminess, we've got the heat and acidity from the chicken. We got the savory from the chicken. And we got the chew from the wrapper. But yeah, I do have a small wedge of purple cabbage, and I was debating. So I will be leaving it there for tonight. I will post photos in the Discord. I will let you all know in the Discord how I feel about it. I hope you all have a great evening tonight. We're going to be back here on Friday. As I was discussing earlier, there's going to be some sort of salad involved. But we're going to do Captain Crunch coated chicken tenders, or not tenders, but chicken strips. And going to be doing savory salad of some sort. I'm thinking egg, I'm thinking some wintry greens, I'm thinking honey mustard. Yeah. Let me know what you think. What should I do for a salad? Let me know in the Discord. I hope you all have a great evening. Good night.